Hey everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, Genshin Impact's new 1.2 patch has arrived. So let's take a look see in how this plays out. Also, in the description below, yes, I know the title says I'm reacting to Steven Universe Future. That's a slight misleading. The link in the description below, however, leads to my Dropbox folder, which has got all of my Steven Universe Future reactions in it. So, happy holidays! That is my gift to you. Everyone's been wanting to, you know, Steven Universe reactions and all kind of stuff. Steven Universe Future reaction. So, that is all of my Steven Universe Future reactions in the description below. Hope you guys all enjoy them. They've been recorded sporadically over the course of this year, so some of the jokes in it I've made are kind of dated, but given the way 2020's been, it's all dated, let's be honest here. Alrighty, so first things first, need to wait for this to get through the lurgy bit. There we go, daily blessing. Get from that. Go to Mondstadt's alchemy store. First of all, before we do anything else, let's do a quick pull, shall we? From the new banner. So I've saved up enough of these things for 5 pulls. So let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get Albedo, Sucrose, or that's a 4-star. So let's see what we got. Got a Barrow. Catalyst. Official! I've already got official up to 4. I've already got official max constellation, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. That seems to be all from that pool. So what happens with that? That just gives us 5-star things. Okay. Return. An extra 135 Stardust. So, let's go for another pull. And we're going to our 4-star. Let's see who we got. And we got Albedo constellation. Neat! Despite her not being on the banner. So I got someone who's not on the banner. The person who are shown on the banner is who has the rates up for them. Can I check out Epic's 7? I will probably Google that later. A Jaffa Christmas is all I could ask for. Hey! Well, you're welcome, Mr. Graves. Let's see if we can get Albedo or anyone from this. And we have another 4-star. Is it a weapon? Or yay, it's a Sucrose! It's a Sucrose constellation. Woohoo! Nice. Best alchemy girl. 2 more pulls. Oh! I think I've just hit the pity. Yes! We got Albedo! Nice! Well, hey, and we got a Bennett. Nice! A Bennett constellation. Neat! Weapon. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-bum, ba-dum-ba-bum, bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. So, we got Albedo, and we got a Bennett constellation. Very nice. So, I do like this system when it comes to Genshin, is if you pull a double of a character you've already gotten, you get this. However, in the constellation system is a kind of a booster and unlocks new ways their abilities work out. Which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because sometimes you because most of the time you'll have like constellation 0 stuff, and how on earth have you managed to save 55 of those summoning cores? Very, very carefully. So I guess like I pulled Zhongli and Xinyan once during their banner at the start of it, and I just saved up Primo Gems after that. It's very much a case of like, oh, I got very lucky with that. Not spending anything else. Just in cases. Because I wasn't able to get Child in the last banner prior to that, so. Let's do one more pull. One more. Let's see what we get. We don't get a Albedo constellation. Oh well. Oh, we got a Sucrose and a Bennett constellation, though. That's nice. So what do I mean by constellations for those of you
There's
who
fire
have
in
not
your soul.
played
You gotta
this?
rock
So we go to characters.
and roll.
So this is what I mean by the constellations. For example, I don't know why they've all got bits on it. Like for example, this is Zhongli. So he was in the last banner. So because I didn't pull a double of Zhongli or anything, I don't get these kind of upgrade things. Which is a shame, because I wouldn't have minded grabbing that one at least, which would make him a Constellation 1. So when you see stuff like C1, C2, C3, they're referencing this. So I can only have one of these in my stone styles rather than two. And given that they do a lot of AoE stuff. Alright, so I don't know why all of them have got exclamation marks on them though. That's weird for me because, well, okay, so here we have Bennett. So I've got a couple of bits I can unlock on him. So, yay, no longer has HP restriction and deals 20% and gains an additional 20%. Ooh, that's nice. So it'll deal more damage from his forge. That's nice. And, oh, that'll be handy because some of Bennett's stuff does hurt him at the same time. So, that'll be handy. It means he'll be able to pull off his abilities much quicker, the energy recharge. Sucrose. So I already got one of those from her a while back, so... Ooh, that's nice. Stuff lasts a bit longer. And automatic upgrade levels and stuff. That's nice. Albedo. Oh, I got her last constellation thing. Nice. Ooh, that'll be handy once if I ever work her. And here we have the boy himself. I can't level him up because I don't have any of these books. I can get him a weapon later on, however. All these kind of ones here. Let's shove that on him for now. Won't be using them for a while, but shove that on for now. Artifacts. When in doubt, let's see if we've got any spare Noblesse Obliges. I have one spare Noblesse Oblige. Didn't say it was a good plan. Ah well. In fact, I wonder what's going on here anyway. Let's try and figure out why people have got little exclamation marks on them. That is annoying. Doesn't seem to be anything new in there. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Notices. Blah 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 blah. That's for that kind of stuffs. Mail! Yep, because they did updates and all kind of stuff. We get more Primo Gems! More Primo Gems means more pulls. For a giggle. Yeah. No, I don't have enough. Oh well. Anyway. So. Let's see the map. So. Let's do this, shall we? Not a problem. Alright, where are we going? Where exactly is the elk? Oh, right, it's over here. Let's swap here. Hey, Sucrose!
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Huh. Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Oh, that's a new feature, autoplay. Turn that on.
Customers? Oh, pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago.
Oh, it's Albedo that you
I was
pronounce it
called
as.
over
I thought it
to
was
attend to the
Albedo.
store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help.
Don't need to be nervous.
Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm
And
usually
yes,
in the
those bits on her,
laboratory where there aren't
they are
many
her
others to talk
ears.
to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to trouble you.
Aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
God. Legendary? It's a bit
I've
much.
heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
Research me?
What do you mean, research?
Yeah, yes, please.
Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying?
Oh.
Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all.
Help
There's
Albedo.
that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt? Apologies, I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Kind of.
He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. I often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps them to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
This guy's a genius by the sound of
I
things.
didn't know he was such a big deal.
Dies of cuteness overload.
Still, it seems
Welcome to
like he's
Genshin
encountered
Impact.
a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
My knowledge of alchemy stops at basic crafting.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Oh. Can he make Paimon stronger? Can he make me stronger? I'll go with making me stronger rather than Paimon. Because as much as it would be hilarious to see Paimon's reaction, I think I'll just go with this.
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all.
Oh, really?
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar.
Oh.
And, sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
So gross.
Hey,
Darling.
worrying. We got this.
Oh. Traveler observation report.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like?
Yes and no.
Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
They're usually a bit more annoying. Alright.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
This is part of the whole
From that kingdom
Gnosis
came a
thingamajig.
crowned heir,
Genesis.
tasked with seeking out
Blah,
the
blah, blah, blah,
Genesis
blah.
pearl from the kingdom
I did
of
not mean.
darkness.
I forgot it would trigger the
First
cinematic. It triggers the
crowned
cinematic
heir
every
began her
single
journey
time.
of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness.
Yeah, this is not related to the Albedo thing
But
at
take
all,
heart.
by the way.
A second crowned heir had already
I
taken
think.
out the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey.
I mean,
Of
we are
your
going to a
tale to be
mountain,
told.
so Fire Emblem vibes. Yeah, from this part, it's against like if you manage to get to like him level 30, you can grab one of these weapons for free, which is quite handy. And I know people say, "Oh, they're absolutely pointless." Not in my opinion. Kind of useful. But so total 50. And you get some experience points based on how many of each thing you do, type of thing. So, and you get rewards based on what you get. So that's handy. We've got this, and that. Domains. Oh, there's a new domain thing been listed in here somewhere. Trance domain. Peak of Vindagnia. Or Vindagnia. However the game wants to pronounce this. So, that's what's going on right now. Once we do this Albedo thing, which will be the next stream. The Chalk Prince and the Dragon, which is the current event. Of course, we can test run characters. So let's do a quick test run of Albedo. You basically get to see how these characters play out once you get them to, like, maximum level at the minute for each character is 90. So you can... Albedo can... So yeah, you see the little stars, that's the ascension rank thing, so demo ones tend to stop at 80, which is usually okay. Give you the usual, like, relatively decent weapons, which you can get from the gacha. They tend to give you that. They don't unlock any constellations. They put the talents up a fair bit, so you can preview what the talents are going to be, which you can also upgrade. So they'll, you know, hit harder and stuff. And, yeah. Oh, well. Right.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Let's see how this guy plays out.
Burst forth!
So once we're inside this bit here, they're all taking a little bit extra geo damage being spawned from them. Let's see, 2 seconds. Let's see what this burst is like.
This is my great undertaking!
Oh, nice! Nice little AoE explosion.
Witness my great undertaking!
And yeah, that's what basically what we mean by the recharge rate, is how quickly you generate.
Coming to be!
How quickly you can regenerate using your burst and stuff. So all of the cooldown, also the
Coming to be!
Let's bring Fire Girl out, shall we? Especially since we've got these Abyss Mage buggers floating around. Where'd that go? Where'd he go? There you are, come here.
Feel this ancient power!
And that's basically Genshin Impact, how you mix and match characters. And, yeah. You get a party of 4, and you tend to mix and match elements. Like, some elements will work better against others. For example, the ice dudes tend to take more damage from fire, and so forth. But you can use water against them, although it's not advisable, because well, they're more likely to freeze you than you are to, you know, trigger a reaction with them. Lightning will also trigger a reaction with them. Geo, as what we saw there with Albedo, when Geo connects with an element, it creates these little crystals which if you pick them up, make a shield, which means that the element stuff they throw at you deals less damage. So, which is handy. Right, I'm supposed to be tracking a quest. Track that. Head to the entrance of Dragon Spine. Ooh, where's that? That's down there, and... oh, there's a new summon down here. Okay, closest summon point is... closest teleport seems to be here. I mean, there is that teleport there, but that includes some gliding in hills and stuff. So I will take the teleport here. So yeah, it's sort of like Fire Emblem meets Breath of the Wild kind of thing, because Breath of the Wild is one of the most common comparisons that this game gets. So purely because You have gliding, and climbing, and cooking. It's like, and it's an open world game. Yeah, so. And you have a stamina sprint, and you have a stamina bar for when you're climbing and sprinting. Ooh. And when doing heavy attacks. Like, so at the minute I've got the Traveler, which is the MC character you get at the beginning, who can switch between the elements as you unlock them, which of course is the thing. In fact, let me do a quick demo here for you guys. Fire. This guy's got a shield, so there we go. A little pyro going on there to burn through his wooden shield. To help speed the process of burning through it. So there we go. Get rid of that. Swap to my Electro character official. It's Electro plus fire. Gets a nice little bit of extra damage on there. A little overload reaction. Maybe. Swap to there. Swap to my healer Barbara, who is a Hydro. Hydro plus Electro. Well, you can imagine what happens when you mix electricity with water. Nice little bit of damage there.
Reveal thyself.
So you can summon a wee bird to help. Oh no, you don't. Get your shield off, buddy. Let's go for a spin. What are you doing to this guy? Get out of there. Let's kill you. Get you out of my way. Alright, so I think we took some damage there earlier, so let's heal up at the full with Barbara. Okay, looks like everyone's HP is back up to full. And as much as I would love to fight you guys as well, I'm just going to sprint past you. Alright, there's another so there's a new teleporter up here. Oh, there's some world quests floating around up here. So I'll trigger them in a minute. Activate this waypoint. There we go. That should make things easier. I will check you guys out later. Right now, I am focusing on the story quest thing here. What is a small child doing here? Let's see, looking for a dude who has an aura of a scholar about them. And a gentleman. Uh-oh. This lady looks scary.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
But this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Oh boy.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you get out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings.
Okay, I don't like
Maybe you're a little
Rosaria.
too trusting of other people. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... Right, I've gotta get going. Seems like that. Nun's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and
Hello.
why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a
Paimon.
trickster at best.
Shush.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie. And you think I'm the trickster?
Oh.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And
Not
as for
very
this
quiet.
outlander you seem to be following... Huh. So it's you.
Hello.
The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
Trying to figure out what element she
Otherwise,
is.
depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
Yeah, that seems a
We
bit of a
can't go
stretch.
turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional
Oh,
habit of mine.
cryotype.
I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Yeah, this is the thing here. If you press the left trigger, you get to see kind of what reacts with what and what things are which. Like that brazier there is red because it's, well, pyro. So, across the bridge. Oi, 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 get up here. Oh god, that's a new one. Okay, so that little blue bar there. Sheer cold. Sub-zero temperatures will gradually accumulate sheer cold. When sheer cold reaches its limit, they will start losing HP. Out of the way, treasure boy. Okay, stick next to the bonfire. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Kill your ass. Okay, climb back up. Okay. Ah! Oh, the fire's gone out. Oh, that's better. And this is why I brought the pyro character.
Darkness! Come, seven nights from death!
Oh no, you don't cry, boy. Come here. This is bad enough for freezing without you poking around.
Should replace my
So it's handy. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, hello. Emergency supply point. What's this? If I can click on it. If you need anything, you may help yourself to the materials here. There's nothing in here but empty space at the minute. Fair enough. What's this? Scarlet quartz. What does this do? Break them and collect the fragments to engulf your character in their... Oh, they're a warming energy. That's handy.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Oh, there's some Fatui up ahead. This is where things are going to get a little, interesting.
Time to fry.
Do our one at a time, at least. Nope, here we go. Yeah, the others are coming in. Well, let's drop you down a little, shall we? Fire shield down somebody with your antics. One dealt with. Come here, Geo boy. Where'd you teleport to? There you go.
Power cord.
Oh wait, when did they kill Barbara? Must have been go. And because they killed Barbara, I don't have her ult locked and ready to go. Okay. This guy's gonna be the most pain in the arse. There we go.
Let the show begin!
Like royal decree.
And of course, you can't change your party mid-fight, so... Well, I mean, you can't change the 4 characters you've got on you at the minute. Type of thing mid-fight.
Power cord.
Odds reveal by...
Power cord.
Send this quickly.
Let's grab some of these, shall we? Let's grab some loot boss stuff to recharge. Oh no! That hurt. That hurt. Yeah, I really should be doing more damage with official, but this guy's a bit of a beast. Damn, that was not the elemental shield I wanted to grab. There we go, that's better.
Send this quickly.
Grab that purple crystal. There we go.
Send this quickly.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's hope this treasure chest was worth it. I got some stuff to level to give characters 8 XP. So not too bad. Oh boy. Alright, let's feed. So. Oh, Matataki meat rolls. Let's go for you. I mean, I can do this in the middle of combat, but it's just much easier to do it when you're not, you know, having to worry. Okay. See. Ah, there we are. There's his tracks. Going this way. We've got some more tracks here.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Ah! Fire system.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonia's trip than I realized.
Come on, light. Damn it, I can't light it at the minute because I haven't done the thing next to it. Well, I need to light you. I need to light you. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. So I'm just eyeing that blue bar filling up there as it goes like, oh, I don't want that to fill up. I don't want that to fill up.
I summon thee!
No rest for the wicked.
Wow, what kind of shield has she got that has managed to survive this long? Whoa, okay, you are ridiculous. Even by sissy standards, this is getting stupid.
By royal decree!
I think it can last a little while. Because I think that's the full. I just need to kill this sodding. Come here. And she's got her shit back up. Come on. Damn it. Come here. Die already! Finally! Where's that brazier? Okay!
Let's dance!
Welcome to Dragon Spine. Oh, sugar! Downside to using Barbara as your healer here. Water puts out fire. Okay. another one of those things there. But I gotta deal with this guy first. Ooh, get out of that. That's mean. That's nasty.
No rest for the
Boys, get doing some more electro, please. Oh, no, get out of the way of that.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Let the show begin. La la la.
Heralds to heal everyone in the party at once.
I summon thee. By royal decree, I summon thee.
midnight phantasmagoria.
Shit, you get to the flame. Oh, there. I built the shield back up.
Reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Hey, nothing but beats all! Missed.
Oh, that's Barbara's revive trick used up now. Once every couple of minutes, she can automatically revive a character to full health. If they fall.
Oz, reveal thyself.
If she's an active one in the
I
party.
summon thee.
That did not land where I wanted it to. Barbara, heal.
We can do it.
Thank you. That's more like it.
Forward.
Okay. Whew. There we go. That's that. Woo, warming up. Warming up.
Yeah, feel the beat.
Okay. Can't melt you with regular fire. I need to get more of these crystal things. Okay, where did I see? Let's see, where's more of you? There's another one here. Oh, there's a portal thingy here. Grab you. Let's see, can I see any more of these red things? here. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's a thing. Okay, let's see if we can't. Okay, this place does not like me. Oh, don't get out of the way of that. I do not feel like fighting that thing. Not at the moment. It'll probably kill her, but as soon as I hit something whilst equipped with Scarlet Quartz, that's going to take the first hit. And, okay, looks like there's only a certain time limit I can hold onto the thing for. Sod. Alright, let's see if I can find another one somewhere around here. Should be one close by-ish. Okay. Looks to be a crystal thing up there. Right next to some flower twats. Fun. Let's do this quick then. Oh, not flower twats, priest dudes. Quickly. Down and down we go. Let us get this smashed and find out what's inside. What's this? Okay. Oh, we just did a thing. Neat. What did we just do? Frostbearing Tree Awakening. This ancient tree should have some... No. Whatever. Alright, let's see what the rewards for this thing are. Let's claim. So this is the well, this is the reputation thing for Dragonspine. Crimson Agates. Which is what this thing is. When exploring the Dragonspine region, you'll sometimes find a kind of crystalline substance known as a Crimson Agate. Often these Crimson Agates of frostbearing trees may yet yield rich rewards. So these are the well, Shrine of the Sevens that are floating around. Equivalent. Neat. Okay. Right. Let's return to trying to find Albedo, shall we? Ooh, what's this? It's a Sealy! Now, Sealies usually tend to lead you to loot. To hidden treasure points. Let's see where you lead to. Aha! Hidden treasure! Nice. Always nice to get more loot. That's not the way I want to go, though. Although there is a shrine thingy up here, apparently. All the way up there, I believe. Let's get to work on that, shall we? Oh, there's another one of these crystal things here, but I don't see something to smash it against. At the moment, anyway. According to the map, there's some stuff nearby, but... Ooh, the music. Stand right there for a second. So there's the crimson nugget there. Okay, I'm starting to get a little frosty now. Fire thing. Hold on. Let's see if that little lump there will be enough for it. Please. Okay. Ah, there we go. And with a shrine discovered, we now have the map. Oh, that's so much better. Ah, there's a shrine to Animo as well whilst we're at it. Nice. To the Animo god, which makes sense, it is in Mondstadt. Statue's Blessing. Now these places will automatically heal your character. Or heal them up over time and stuff like that. So, very nice to have. This is a spot. And oh goody, the statues generate heat. So if you're getting a little too... if you're getting a little too boosted up in this region, that's going to be handy. Now, where did I see... There you are. See if we can grab you whilst we're at it. Whilst we're here. Whilst we're here. See if we can't grab you, shall we? There we go. Okay. Back on track. Back on track now. Oh! Sod. Yeah. That happens if you run out of stamina whilst you're flying. Let's grab that. Alright, where's Albedo's tracks going off to? There we go.
place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. Views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Oh, they've spotted us.
Uh-oh. Looks like we still have them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
This is gonna get dangerous. What's annoying is when the enemy's HP bar does not go up properly. Okay. Hey,
Who are
Albedo.
you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with sketching hilly churros? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight.
The one and
You've
only.
got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa, whoa. You want to start with that?
Can we do this somewhere warmer?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Oh, okay.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's right, your assistance.
Plant from
If
another
you're
world.
struggling to figure it out, I'm not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I'm an object of research.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me?
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Yeah, can we go somewhere warm? Meanwhile, Rosaria...
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Oh, you're that kind of person. Oh, there's a thing, there's a plant thing here. Yeah, I'm about to die, I know. Ah, bugger. I'll just have to fetch this later.
Let the show begin! La la la! Ha ha ha!
That's not a warming torch. I need a place to warm up. Razor. God, I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls. Ah, here we go. Ah, that torch made by the Sealy earlier. Oh, that's handy. I don't think these go out with water being nearby, do they? Oh good, it doesn't. Right! Note for everyone, if you see a fire Sealy in this place, follow it. I don't care if you're in the middle of a quest or anything like that. Follow it, get it to its little treasure node, and it'll make a little heat node for you. Whew. That was almost deadly. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on killing you guys for now. Alright, testy site.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life.
I could see
After
that would be
awakening,
interesting, yeah.
even creation may be possible.
Basically, he wants to study how things work from another world's
Still
perspective,
a little difficult
so
to
he can
understand.
try and, you know,
No,
be able to create
Paimon's
things.
got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Doesn't seem like you understood.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You've seen through Paimon's ulterior motives.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child.
AKA Klee,
Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid.
the boom boom lolly.
I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Kind of,
But that
actually.
would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Actually, this is perfectly
Direct and clear
scientific.
observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
No!
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
Slimes are definitely fine. As long as I'm not being battered around by hydro mimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
The Oceanid boss is a pain in the arse.
No. As you wish, Fräulein.
How many times did he draw in here?
I summon thee!
Let's pick it up.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
How do we do that?
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power.
Can?
If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Yeah.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
It's not usually reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst.
Yeah, but of course.
We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable.
Of course.
I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan,
Should be interesting
we
to see how
should
this
be
goes.
able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah. I presume these red crystals will regenerate over time whilst we're in here.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
guys are in my way, so yeah, I kind of need to kill you.
Darkness, come, sever night sun.
I cannot put it out for some reason. Why can I not put it out? Okay, that's annoying. Good to know, though, that there are these cold campfires, which cannot be put out. Good to know.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Oh, that's how you get these things to work. I wonder if they last for a while. I wonder how long they last for. Either way. New portal! Oh, this will be handy.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
Oh. What am I looking at? Hey, Timaeus.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Yep.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Phylogenetic? Huh?
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Yeah, but so can
Following
Hilichurls.
this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements.
Could be more...
A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
That would be weird.
Apologies.
That would mean the
I was
traveler
so
is
excited to
connected
get
to
the
this world
data.
some way by
I'll
genetics.
slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data,
just coming.
to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty.
looks like the potion's ready.
Let's see what
I'll
this
try a
potion
little
results in
first.
first, and I'll go grab my
If all
tea.
goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Experimental potion. Let's give this a whirl. Drink the potion. Well, it's in my inventory now. Where are you, experimental potion? It's not in my ingredients list. There you are. Potion Albedo mode used in alchemy. Despite its unusual color, he insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects.
Yes.
Oh, we seem to be on pyro. Okay.
Yep.
We are on fire. The potion calls us to go on fire.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's
You
burning a
said
bit.
you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very
I
positive
mean, you were
one at that.
expecting me to go on fire?
This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected.
Hello, Ollie.
But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drink some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
What about the rest of you?
Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up.
I mean, if a doctor tests something on
I'd
themselves
say we
first.
have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Now, how am I able to use stuff without a
I
vision?
wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable
I
variety.
feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When
That
something
makes
goes
sense.
wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example,
Makes sense.
a human can't understand the life of a pyro-regis or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
There's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive
Coming!
outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Dude.
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're
thought I had a
interested,
long
why not have a
photo.
look around? It may help to pass the time.
Alright. That being said, second experiment in the world. Oh, we'll do that later. For now, though, I've got dinner to get to, as you may have just heard. For now, JaffaArchfiend, signing out.